Welcome to Doggy for Life. As dog owners, we all want to treat our furry companions with the best care possible, and that sometimes includes sharing a snack or meal with them. But did you know that there are many foods that humans consume daily which are not safe and can even be toxic to dogs? Some seemingly harmless treats can cause serious health problems for your dog, and in some cases, can even be life-threatening. This is why it's essential for every dog owner to know which foods are safe and which should never be given to their dog. In today's video, we're going to go over a comprehensive list of foods that you should never feed your dog. It's crucial to be informed and cautious, as even a small amount of certain foods can have disastrous effects. So, let's dive into these dangerous foods that could harm your dog and why they should be avoided at all costs. 1. Chocolate. When it comes to toxic foods for dogs, chocolate is one of the first things that comes to mind. Chocolate contains a substance called theobromine, a stimulant found in cocoa that dogs are unable to metabolize properly. Unlike humans, dogs process theobromine very slowly, which means it builds up to toxic levels in their system. Dark chocolate is especially dangerous because it contains higher concentrations of theobromine compared to milk chocolate. Even a small amount of chocolate, depending on the size of your dog and the type of chocolate, can cause severe poisoning. Symptoms include vomiting, diarrhea, restlessness, rapid heart rate, seizures, and, in extreme cases, death. If you suspect that your dog has consumed chocolate, it is vital to seek immediate veterinary help, as the quicker treatment is administered, the better the chances of recovery. 2. Grapes and raisins. While many people may consider grapes and raisins to be a healthy snack for humans, they are extremely toxic to dogs. Even small amounts of grapes or raisins can cause acute kidney failure in dogs, which is often fatal if left untreated. What makes grapes and raisins particularly dangerous is that we still don't know the exact substance that causes toxicity, and some dogs can eat them without any immediate signs of distress, making it harder to recognize the danger. Dogs that ingest grapes or raisins may initially show symptoms such as vomiting, lethargy, and loss of appetite, followed by more serious symptoms like decreased urine production, which is a key sign of kidney failure. If you ever catch your dog eating grapes or raisins, take them to the vet immediately for treatment. The quicker the intervention, the better the chances of preventing long-term damage to their kidneys. 3. Onions and garlic. Onions, garlic, and other members of the allium family, like leeks and chives, are highly toxic to dogs, regardless of whether they are consumed raw, cooked, or in powdered form. These foods contain thiosulfates, compounds that can damage a dog's red blood cells, leading to a condition known as hemolytic anemia. This condition prevents the red blood cells from carrying oxygen throughout the body, resulting in symptoms like lethargy, weakness, pale gums, and a decrease in appetite. While a single meal might not cause severe symptoms, if onions or garlic are consumed regularly or in large amounts, it can lead to serious health issues. Even small amounts over time can accumulate and cause damage. It's essential to keep all forms of onions and garlic well out of reach of your dog, and if you suspect they've ingested any, it's crucial to seek veterinary care as soon as possible. 4. Avocados. While avocados are a highly nutritious food for humans, they contain a substance called persin, which is toxic to many animals, including dogs. Persin is found in the flesh, skin, and pit of the avocado, though the highest concentration is in the pit. While the flesh of the avocado is less toxic compared to the skin or pit, consuming too much can still lead to gastrointestinal distress, including vomiting and diarrhea. The pit is especially dangerous because it poses a choking hazard and can lead to intestinal blockages if swallowed. Dogs who consume large amounts of avocado may also experience lethargy or fluid accumulation in the chest. If your dog eats avocado, monitor them closely for signs of discomfort or illness, and consult your veterinarian to ensure their well-being. 5. Alcohol. Most dog owners are aware that alcohol is harmful to pets, yet some might not realize just how toxic it is to dogs. Even small amounts of alcohol, whether from beer, wine, or spirits, can have a severe impact on your dog's health. Alcohol is a central nervous system depressant, which means it slows down vital functions like breathing, heart rate, and body temperature regulation. Symptoms of alcohol poisoning in dogs can include vomiting, diarrhea, tremors, difficulty breathing, and in more extreme cases, coma or death. The severity of alcohol poisoning depends on the type and amount consumed, as well as the size of your dog. Always keep alcoholic drinks away from your pets, and if your dog ingests any alcohol, take them to the vet immediately for treatment. 6. Xylitol, artificial sweetener. Xylitol is an artificial sweetener that is commonly used in sugar-free gum, candies, and even some baked goods and peanut butter. Although it is safe for humans, it is incredibly toxic to dogs. Ingesting even small amounts of xylitol can cause a rapid and dangerous drop in blood sugar, known as hypoglycemia. Symptoms of xylitol poisoning include lethargy, vomiting, loss of coordination, and in severe cases, seizures or liver failure. The exact mechanism behind this toxicity is still not fully understood, but it's clear that xylitol is harmful to dogs even in small doses. If you suspect your dog has consumed something containing xylitol, you should immediately contact your veterinarian, as quick treatment is essential to prevent severe consequences. 7. Macadamia nuts. Macadamia nuts are a popular snack for humans, but they can be toxic to dogs, even in small amounts. Dogs that ingest macadamia nuts can develop symptoms such as vomiting, tremors, weakness, and a raised body temperature. The exact cause of toxicity is still unclear, but the symptoms are noticeable and can appear within a few hours after ingestion. While macadamia nuts are not typically fatal, they can cause serious discomfort and distress in dogs, and the effects can last for up to 48 hours. It's essential to keep macadamia nuts, along with other types of nuts, away from your dog, especially if they tend to grab food off countertops or tables. 8. Caffeinated beverages. Caffeine, found in coffee, tea, energy drinks, and certain sodas, is another stimulant that is dangerous to dogs. Even small amounts of caffeine can lead to symptoms like hyperactivity, restlessness, rapid breathing, and elevated heart rate. In larger quantities, caffeine toxicity can lead to more serious symptoms such as tremors, seizures, or cardiac arrhythmias, and in extreme cases, it can be fatal. Dogs are more sensitive to caffeine than humans, and even a small amount can have a significant impact on their health. If your dog ingests any caffeinated beverage, it's important to monitor them closely for signs of distress and contact your veterinarian right away. 9. Cooked bones, particularly from poultry, like chicken or turkey, or beef, are a common danger in many households. When bones are cooked, they become brittle and can easily splinter into sharp pieces, which can cause choking or perforate the digestive tract. This can lead to severe injuries, including tears in the intestines, abdominal pain, and infections. Cooked bones can also cause blockages in the intestines, which might require surgery to remove. If your dog accidentally eats cooked bones, it's important to keep a close eye on them for signs of distress such as vomiting, lack of appetite, or abdominal swelling. In such cases, it's critical to seek veterinary attention immediately. 10. Dough, raw bread or pizza dough. Raw dough, particularly from bread or pizza, can be harmful to dogs for a couple of reasons. First, when the dough is ingested, it can expand in your dog's stomach, causing painful bloating or discomfort. Second, the yeast in raw dough ferments and produces alcohol, which can lead to alcohol poisoning in dogs. Symptoms of alcohol poisoning include vomiting, lethargy, difficulty breathing, and in severe cases, coma or death. If your dog consumes raw dough, it's important to contact your vet immediately, as this can be a serious emergency requiring prompt intervention. Knowing which foods are harmful to your dog is essential for any responsible pet owner. Many common human foods, from chocolate to grapes to alcohol, can be incredibly toxic to dogs and may lead to severe health problems, including organ failure and death. The key takeaway is that if you're ever unsure about whether a food is safe for your dog, it's always best to consult your veterinarian before offering it to them. It's also important to keep potentially dangerous foods well out of reach and to educate all members of your household about the risks of feeding harmful foods to your dog. If your dog has ingested any toxic foods, don't hesitate to seek professional help right away. Prompt action can save your dog's life. Thank you for watching, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more helpful tips on keeping your dog safe, healthy, and happy. Let us know in the comments. Have you ever unknowingly fed your dog something harmful? What happened, And how did you handle it? We'd love to hear your experiences.